So let's begin with theorem on polynomials or theorems on polynomials. So first question is find the remainder when p of x or this polynomial x cubed plus 4x minus 7 is divided by x minus 3. So we have the following solutions. First thing, pwede natin gamitin yung long method division, but since mahaba nga, so kailangan natin umisip ng alternative way para makuha yung remainder. Kasi ang goal lang naman natin dito is to find the remainder. So ano susunod na way? Meron tayong long method division at meron din tayong tinatawag na synthetic division. This is a short version of long method division, so synthetic na lang gamitin natin. Okay, so equate the divisor into 0. Solve for x, so x equals to 3. Then gawa tayo ng maliit na box. Then lagay natin dun yung ating number na nakuha, value ng x. And then isulat natin lahat ng number na kasama ng variable x. Dapat sunod-sunod siya. So x cube, walang x squared, dagdag tayo ng 0. Tapos 4, and then minus 7. So we have 1, 0 para sa x squared, 4, and then minus 7. Okay? So first step natin dito is bring down 1. 1 times 3, we have 3. Then 0 plus 3, positive 3. Positive 3 times 3 is positive 9. Add natin sa 4, we have positive 13 times 3 is 39. Add natin, we have positive 32. Since ang goal lang natin hanapin yung remainder, and we know the remainder is the last entry or the last number, so therefore, the remainder is 32. Okay, now, another way para makuha yung remainder ng medyo mas mabilis kumpara sa kay synthetic, meron pang mas mabilis doon, is what we call the remainder theorem. So, gawin natin, apply muna natin, bago natin i-prove yung remainder theorem. Okay? So, same thing, parang synthetic division, get the divisor, equate to 0, solve yung value ng x. Next, ang gagawin natin dito, kopyahin natin yung polynomial. So, sabi yung x daw is equals to 3, meaning lahat ng x dyan, papalitan natin ng 3. Okay, so lahat ng x papalitan ng 3. Ang tawag doon is pag-evaluate ng polynomial function. Okay? So, i-evaluate natin siya when x equals to 3. So, lahat ng x dyan papalitan ng 3. Okay? So, we have this x becomes 3, this x becomes 3, this x becomes 3. Now, simplify natin. 3 cubed is 27, plus 4 times 3 is 12. So, minus 7, and we get the answer of 32. So, ito yung nakuha natin kanina, therefore, the remainder is 32. Okay, now, let's talk about a remainder theorem. So, remainder theorem is if a polynomial p of x is divided by x minus r, then for any number r, p of x equals to x minus r times q of x plus r of x. Na kung medyo naguluhan sa part na ito, same lang yan nung binanggit natin sa long method division, like, this long polynomial is our dividend, and yung x minus r must be our divisor, at kung ano man yung makukuha natin must be times the quotient, and the last part is the remainder. So, ito lang yung ginawa natin ng long method division. Okay? Wherein, yung q of x natin is the quotient, and yung r of x natin is the remainder. Now, bakit siya true? Bakit siya palaging true kapag nagpalit na tayo ng number dun sa x na kukuha lang natin ay remainder? Okay, so let's see our proof. So we have p of x equals to x minus r. Kopyahin natin yung kanina. Next, apply natin yung remainder theorem. So get the divisor. Ito yung divisor. X minus r equal to 0. Solve for x. So plus r both sides. So x equals to positive r. Now, evaluate natin lahat ng x, papalitan natin ng r. Okay? So lahat ng x, papalitan ng r. This becomes r. X becomes r. So, lahat ng x dyan, papalitan natin ng r. Next, r minus r, kung mapapansin tong r minus r, this equals to 0. Now, look, 0 times any quotient, or 0 times any number, this becomes 0. So, tanggal lang to. So, what will happen? Ano yung matitira kapag nag-evaluate tayo? Matitira lang is just the remainder. Kaya ito ay palaging true. Okay? So, pag nag-evaluate tayo, ginawa natin itong method na to, we get the remainder. So, let's have some example. So, find the remainder when p of x equals to 5x cubed plus 2x squared minus 1 is divided by x minus 2. So, di ako gagamit ng synthetic, pero pwede nyo gamitin yun pang double check. Okay? So, we have x minus 2 equal to 0. So, x equals to positive 2. So, ang gagawin natin, lahat ng x, papalitan ng 2. Okay? So, we have p of 2 equals to 5. This x naging 2. So, 2 cubed plus 2 times 2 squared minus 1. Simplify natin. So, itong 2 cubed muna, this is just 8. And then 2 squared, this is 4. So, simplify natin. 5 times 8 plus 2 times 4 minus 1. So, we have 47. Therefore, the remainder is 47. Okay? So, kung meron kayong calculator, pwede nyo agad i-double check yan. Gamit tayo ng calculator para mag-double check. Okay? So, gawin natin to 5. Para lang mabilis. Kumbaga, meron kayong pang double check. 5 cubed. Then, plus 2 times 2 squared. 2 squared. And then, minus 1. And then, equal sign. We get 47. So, therefore, 47 is the remainder. Okay? Example number 2. Find the remainder when p of x equals to x raised to 10 minus 7x raised to the p power plus 5x minus 1 is divided by x plus 1. Na kung gagamitin natin yung synthetic division dito, x raised to 10, tinan nyo yung dadagdag natin 0. Wala yung x raised to 9, so dagdag ng 0, raised to 8, wala rin. Medyo mahaba yan, kasi mahabang numbers yan. Madami tayong dadagdag na 0. So, kung gagamitin natin yung synthetic, medyo hassle din, kasi medyo mahaba rin siya. So, ang gagamitin natin is the remainder theorem. So, get the divisor, x plus 1 equal to 0, solve for x, so x equals to negative 1. So, minus 1 both sides. Next is lahat ng x papalitan ng negative 1, like this. Okay? Now, negative 1 raised to 10, negative 1 raised to an even power, or even number, the answer is positive 1. Now, negative 1 raised to an odd number, ang sagot is negative 1. Okay? So, let's have negative 1 raised to 10. 10 is even, so we have positive 1. Minus 7, bring down lang to. Negative 1 raised to 5 is negative 1. Then, positive 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. Then, bring down negative 1. Then, simplify. 1 minus 7 times negative 1, this becomes positive 7. So, 1 plus 7 is 8. Minus 5 minus 1, so the answer is 2. Therefore, the remainder is 2. Okay, so kung gusto mo i-double check yung answer mo para hindi ka magkamali bago mo ipasa, so you can use calculator. Solve natin using calculator. So we have negative 1, then raised to 10, minus 7 times minus 1 raised to 5, and then plus 5 times minus 1. And then the last part is minus 1. Then hit equal sign, so we get 2. So therefore the remainder is 2. Now, let's talk about factor theorem. So if the polynomial p of x is divided by x minus r, and p of r is equal to 0, meaning yung remainder ay equal to 0, therefore x minus r is a factor. Pag sinabi natin factor, pag nag-divide tayo, wala siyang remainder. Okay? So, conversely, if x minus r is a factor of the polynomial or ang ating dividend, therefore, p of r is equals to 0. Or yung remainder niya is equals to 0. Apply natin. So, show that x plus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. So, ano kailangan natin gawin dito? Patunayan lang natin na kapag kinuha natin yung remainder ay 0. Okay? So, paano ba gagawin natin doon? Get the divisor again. Solve for x. So, minus 2 both side. And then, lahat ng x sa ating polynomial, palitan ng negative 2. Like this. Okay? So, this x becomes negative 2. Lahat ng x dyan, palitan ng negative 2. So, gaya ng sabi ko sa inyo, kapag kayo ay nagsasubstitute, lagi yang lagyan ng parenthesis. Okay po? So, para iwas tayo sa pagkakamali sa sign ng number. Now, evaluate natin. So, we have negative 2 raised to 3 is negative 8. 7 times negative 2 squared is positive 4, minus 18 because 9 times negative 2 is negative 18, then minus 2. Now, simplify natin, we got 0. Therefore, kung 0 yung remainder, therefore, x plus 2, ito is a factor of this polynomial. And we're done. Again, you can use calculator to double check our answer. But, punta na tayo sa example number 2. So, show that x minus 1 is a factor of p of x equals to x raised to 90 plus x raised to 80 minus 2. Okay, so kung gagamit ka synthetic division dito para lang makuha yung remainder, medyo madugo ito. Medyo mahaba-habang zeros yan. Okay, so gamit tayo ng remainder or factor theorem kasi factor yung nahanap natin. So, yung goal natin, maipakita na yung ating remainder is equals to 0. So, x equals to 1. Evaluate natin lahat ng x palitan ng 1. So, 1 raised to 90 is just 1. 1 raised to 80 is just 1. So, 1 plus 1 minus 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Kasi pag nag-divide tayo, wala siyang remainder. So, itong factor na to magagamit natin to sa following week natin. Okay?